We're on a night run. Boy, you better hold your tongue. Talking like you're coming from Kingdom Come. Rhythm and feeling the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from my engine flooded, cold blooded, no money, I'm something low. I'm killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I'm feeling so fine. Night running, all night running, star-studded, not far.
We are set. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1 home. Grounded to the right. Zobrist has it. And that's out number one. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, this ball club is really hoping to see some improvement from Yasmani Grandal. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, batting at an even 400. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
In now, Christian Yelich. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Coming in for his first at-bat, Jesus Aguilar, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Two and two. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Almora going back into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Caratini gathers. And that ends the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Another full count pitch on its way. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Vero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The catcher,
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, not great. He's 1 for 8. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. The 3-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Braun over at second. Grandal at first with no outs. Weak grounder back to the mound. The second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
batting done.
Now at the plate, Brandon Woodruff, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Now another 1-2, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he fouls this one off. This is line to left. Braun is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Standing in, David Bodie comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Christian Yelich looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the...
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And when you look at their stats as a team, one thing that stands out is their on-base percentage, which is among the best in the league. In today's game, it's widely understood that that's a good indicator, and as one player put it, well, we get a lot of hits. We're not a fun team to pitch to, so guys nibble against us. And when they do, we do a pretty good job of laying off. Now, that's easier said than done, of course, but they are a shining example of it, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Quintana is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Second baseman.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Caratini at second. Zobrist at first. 1 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3. Riding in once again, Javier Baez 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Struck him out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Three balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
From the stretch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. High and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in the front. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Four runs here in this half inning. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
3-2, full count. Another full count pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Now a curveball misses inside. Yelich, base runner at first with 1 out. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Still 2-2. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. fastball well outside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar, and deep off the LED board and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wilson Contreras will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Brad Brock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Caratini is after it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping up now, Orlando Arcia. He singled his last time up. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time, and a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Moustakas. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Number 5, Albert.
Digging in, Albert Almora. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still 8-0. In is Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Jesus Aguilar will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's running. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Carl Edwards Jr. enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready now, Ryan Braun. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 10 and the Cubs nothing. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That ball's fast.
He'll try again, 1-2. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder.
Full count now to Kyle Schwarber. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. So striding in, David Bowie. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had...
And not in time as the run scores. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Cubs.
Schwarber on third. Bodie is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Yelich is after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy a third a chance.
Lifted down the line in left. Cron is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Brewers. Xavier Cedeno comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Xavier Cedeno.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hitting for the Brewers,
Manny Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he hits the corner with that one, 2-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
the center fielder, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. It was a walk in his last trip. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
And a full count to Kane. 3 balls and 2 strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeout. Corbin Burns is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Center fielder, Albert.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Kane going back at the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Braun at the track, the wall. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Standing in now, Javier Baez. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. In now, Anthony Rizzo. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Steve Cishek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek. Now playing first base and batting 8th. Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He pulls this one into right, and this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready once again, Travis Shaw. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Yelich stands at second with 2 gone. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Striding in to start the 9th, David Bodie, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit hard to the right side. The 1-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. Here now the 2-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Stepping in now, Victor Caratini. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Zobrist. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
1-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-6, the final score in this game. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brandon Woodruff with his 4th win this season. Jose Quintana permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.